Here with the legendary KRS-One at the Big Three, Inside Buzz. The question I got to ask you, KRS, ball players want to be rap stars want to be ball players. What do you think about that, and when did that happen in the culture?
It always was like that. From as far back as I can remember, when you played basketball on the courts in New York in the 70s and 80s, there was always some kind of music playing. You never just played basketball to just the air. Somebody had a boombox out playing something, tape going, or if you was privileged, a real DJ was out there doing a thing. Like the Rucker used to have DJs and stuff out there. Even Westfall Street Park used to have DJs out there and so on. So it was never really a separate issue. It was never really a separate situation. It was always the same thing. But when rap music came out and everybody said, you know, it's all about rap now, that's when the separation starts. That's where you get, it's just rap now, and all the other elements that went with hip-hop are being pushed aside. That's why I love what Ice Cube is doing right here. That's why I'm here, because he came through and said, yo, he's hip-hop. We know that, okay? His credentials are solid in the culture. But then to do this sports piece, that means you understand culture, not just the rap, and not just me rapping on the mic. You understand what everything that went around that as well. So yeah, rappers do want to be ball. Matter of fact, not want to be. We are.
They are.
I mean, look at me. I'm 6'6".
You play
I play
ball
basketball all the time.
Exactly.
I played it my whole life. Okay.
And every rapper has played basketball,
Yes,
and they grew up in that culture.
Yes, indeed. And every ball player grew up in hip hop.
Wanted to rap.
Probably break. Probably did grab. Shaquille O'Neal claims that I started his rap career. I was in Florida somewhere, and he was in Florida, and he was in the front row, and I said to him, you look like you could rap. And from that day on, he started rapping. That's Shaquille O'Neal's story. So you could see right there, how was Shaquille O'Neal at a KRS-One concert? That's the first thing.
That's how embedded it is.
That's how embedded it is.
Yeah.
That's how embedded it is. And the key word is culture as opposed to commerce. If you deal with the commercialization of culture, now you get separation.
Gotcha.
When you deal with culture, you get it all. Fashion, sports, language, knowledge, breaking MC and graffiti writing and DJing, all of it.
And that's why it's all intertwined and tied up all together.
Yes, it is.
And it's been 30, 40 plus years, 50 years of it strengthening.
Listen, you could even go further back, because when you put the sports on it, you know, now you're talking, you know, culture. Like even before hip hop, even before the formation of hip hop, there was hip hop. You know, there was forms of us around. We are this form right now, but come on, look at Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain and these kind of people. They lived hip hop lives.
Before it was even
before it was hip hop, before we called it hip hop, they lived the life. They were doing exactly what we're doing right now. So it's like, again, do you look at the culture, or do you just look at the commercialization of the culture? If you just look at the commercialization, it's going to be rap music, and then the question comes up: how does rap fit into sports?
Yes.
How do sports fit into rap?
And that's hours and hours of
and
conversation that we could, we won't have, but we can have it.
You look, it's a theoretical conversation that never ends. It's sort of like in philosophy, the wrong question is, what is consciousness?
Oh, that's deep.
That's the wrong question, though.
Yeah.
You know, you don't question consciousness, you live it. You know, if you keep asking yourself how to breathe, you don't breathe. Imagine if you kept saying, you can't even say it.
Yeah, because you have to breathe to say it.
You have to breathe to say
it.
So this is what consciousness is. This is what hip hop is. Okay, so there it is.
Gotcha. And just one more quick one.
Sure.
Your all-time big three of players to play in the big three.
I don't have a big three players here. I don't know enough of the names for the.
What about any NBA three you would put?
Oh,
together?
now if you put now, let's start with Dr. J.
Okay.
Let's start with Wilt Chamberlain.
And Dr. J's in the building right now.
Oh, no doubt. Wilt Chamberlain, Dr. J. I was gonna say Dr. Dre.
Ball players, not rap stars like
well,
that.
no, Dre got a game. Dre got a game. Sure. And I would I just hold up. He's off the top of my tongue. I can't remember now.
What era?
This is 80s.
Okay.
This is 80s. Like I'm thinking like Iceman Gervin.
Gotcha.
I think he here too.
He
right?
is.
No. for lack of a better name.
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Dr. J.
Love it. KRS, I appreciate it. Thanks for the time.
I appreciate it. Peace.
Yep.